So yeah, hard to tell from the map, and they didn't talk about it in the ad, but this place is too wet. It would take way too much fill to get this to the point where you can use it. So, another waste of time. Yeah, the problem with that place is it's too low, it's too wet. And some of you might be saying, well, what's wrong with too wet? Can't you do anything with that? Yes, you can. You certainly can. You can excavate out as much of the muck as you possibly can, and then you can fill it up with clean fill. And that sounds simple enough, but I'll tell you, it's pricey. And it's simply something I don't want to do before I start building. You know, I want a piece of land that I can just start building on, not, you know, have to do a bunch of remedial work so that I can do that. I'm on my way to look at another one. If I can get out from behind this fool that's ahead of me on the highway. This is a smaller lot, and it's less far away from where I live, so it's better. But the smaller lot kind of makes it less desirable. Yeah, that first one was like 6.5 acres. And, you know, that sounds like a lot of land, but when, you know, 98% of it is basically underwater, it doesn't have that much value. All right, the place I'm heading into here certainly looks drier. And from Google Earth, it looks that way too. But the other one kind of looked that way as well. But then I knew the region was fairly wet. Another thing that might be interesting is trying to find out who owns like one of these abandoned houses, and maybe getting one of those, either to knock down or to try to in some way salvage, although I doubt that's even possible with the state of some of them. I mean, some of the ones that I've seen, you can't even go inside them. It's too dangerous. I just drove past it. So I've got to find a place to turn around up ahead and go back. Turn in here, and the property is right on the corner. And it doesn't look bad. But I don't see a for sale sign, which is odd, because it's for sale. I'm just gonna have a quick look. Yeah, it's nice. Actually, it's you know, on the corner, on a fairly main road, but does that really bother me? I don't know. So this was filled in, but it wasn't recently, that's for sure, because this looks like it's been here for a long time. The quality of the fill looks good, so I don't think that'd be questionable. Going across the back here, which I don't think is part of the property. You can see the rock. What's troubling me is there's no for sale sign. Oh, you know what? There's a for sale sign across the road. This might not be the property. Wow. I gotta be blind. Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, this is a horse of a different color, though, because this is rock. I don't think that this can be something that we can work with. I might be wrong. But yeah, this is all rock. And of course there's no problem building on rock. The problem comes with where would you put the septic system. I'm a good 40, 50, maybe even as much as 60 feet above the road. at this point. So yeah, that was a bit of a disappointment. I don't know if there's enough space here behind to put it, because it's, I don't know how much rock is there. It's not like I drove for hours to come out here though. It's fairly close to where I live, so it's not going to take me long to get back. But that piece of land there would have been awesome. Well, I mean, awesome-ish, but this, it's simply unworkable. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you get. And the land itself is not cheap either. It's a little bit more than the first lot that I went to see. That's 6.5 acres, and this one's just a little bit more than half an acre. So yeah, I think if I'm actually going to pursue this, I need to contact a real estate agent and get them to keep an eye out for what I want within the range that I want. The only problem is, of course, that the sale price would be fairly low, so their commission would be fairly low, so their incentive to do this would be fairly low. So I don't know, we'll see. I haven't been impressed with what I've gone to look at so far. I mean, this is like 6, I think, no, 5 places that I went to. Like, this would be number 5, and each one of them had a serious defect. I just noticed a sign that said house for sale on the drive back from this place here. I'm gonna go up and have a quick look-see. Looks like it might be cheap. Appears to be abandoned, and lot looks like it's pretty big though, half acre at least for sure. I don't know how much they want for it. There's a phone number there that I could call. Maybe I should write that down. Let's go in a message. Hi, my name is John Heiss, and I'm calling about the house that's for sale. Yeah, so that sounded like an older lady on the message. You know what? It's worth a try. I mean, this is not a bad area here. The house, from the looks of it, is not salvageable. It may, like, there's no notice up from the fiefdom here to say that it's condemned, but it has to be pretty close. I'm sure they're paying their taxes on it or whatever, but man, it looks like it's in rough shape. It's filled with junk from what I can see, so I don't know. Worth a call anyway, right? See what crazy figure they're looking for that. I'll keep you posted.